All right, I'm here with Kymari from Dudley, and this year been the area's top thrower, both discus and shot put. She just got off the shot put throw just a short time ago, but Kymari just starting off. I mean, I know an excellent season, among the top in the state. What has been the biggest key to your success?
The biggest key to my success would be consistently staying disciplined and coming to practice consistently and actually putting time into learning and being patient with myself.
All right. I know you mentioned the dedication and discipline. I mean, in your eyes, what were the biggest things that kind of got you to where you are in terms of your habits, in terms of your practicing, workouts, that sort of thing?
Having a team that really supports you and actually being able to have people that come and help and keep your mental right.
All right. In terms of your routine, I mean, I know you mentioned the discipline and habits. I mean, what are the things in your eyes that maybe set you apart from other throwers out there? Maybe, the practice habits that make you different out there.
Keeping good team sportsmanship.
In terms of, your day in and day out routine, how would you describe the life of your, kind of your practice routine, what you do every day, kind of what that is?
I would say it would start off with waking up and going to school every morning. Then after practice, after school, heading to practice and warming up, and then finishing warm-ups and starting throwing.
How would you describe what that warm-up routine is like, kind of what you do?
With power, half turns, South Africans, and then we go into fulls.
For those that don't know, what is a South African and what do you do on that?
You start with the spin and you go from the back, and then as you're turning around, you'll stop at the top of the circle, well, the back of the pit, and then you'll shoot your right leg to the middle, and then half turn and then throw.
All right. In terms of throwing, I mean, how did you get your start? How were you first exposed to it?
I was throwing football with my dad during AAU practice.
All right. How old were you, I guess, at that time?
About 9.
About 9, and so I guess he noticed your strength, ability to throw the football far, or what?
Yes.
How far could you throw it, do you know?
At least 50 yards.
Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. What's your dad's name?
Robert.
Is it same last name?
Yes.
All right. Was he a football player?
Yes, and a basketball player.
All right. In terms of his athletic career, I mean, did he play collegiately or professionally or anything like that? No, just.
Semi-pro.
All right, but just had some athletic background in there. Do you feel like you got your love of sports from your dad?
Yes.
All right. How would you describe that relationship and kind of, how he got you into sports and things like that?
It started with just being in the backyard. At one point, I had a softball little thing that you got from Walmart, and I was hitting it across the yard into the neighbor's house that was 3 houses down.
Okay.
And he would have to jump the fence and go get it.
As a kid, did you play any other sports besides, doing track or?
I was on a swim team. I did karate. I cheered for a football AAU team, and that was about it.
Okay. How long have you done track?
12 years.
12 years, all right. And so I guess, how old were you when you first started doing it, I guess, then?
5.
Oh, wow. So you're pretty young.
Yes.
There you go. And so you threw that football at a pretty young age?
Yes.
All right. So you were 4 or 5 when you threw that football? Or?
I was 7.
Okay, so you had already started track even before then, but that was just kind of when you realized you could heave it pretty far?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Is there anything about track that's maybe your favorite part of track or the biggest benefits you get out of it?
I would say being able to spend time with my team and actually connect with them and equally understanding each other's role as teammates.
All right. In terms of that teammate role, I know you mentioned the support and being around them. Is there anything you do with teammates that, kind of a bonding experience or anything like that?
Throwers will practice, and then as a team, as a group, we'll go out to eat.
All right.
And then as a team, after meets, we'll go out to eat together.
Mainly you and the throwers or everybody?
The whole team.
All right. Well, that's cool. In terms of you as a thrower, I mean, just looking back at history, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's only been one girls discus state champion, and it happened in 1972. So you have a chance at history, perhaps. I mean, what would that mean to you to, be able to do that?
It would mean a lot. It would be a great milestone to hit and be a part of.
In terms of your career, I mean, I know you've won a lot of events and, just keeping track of what you've done, but is there anything that you're most proud of in terms of your career or what you've accomplished?
Breaking the indoor and outdoor record for our school.
And that's for, obviously, there's no discus in indoor, but, in the shot, you have both records. Do you have the discus record as well for outdoor, or do you know?
Not yet.
Not quite? Do you happen to know what it is?
It's 147.
140, that might have been.
That was set by Noel Miller.
Okay, all right, there you go. So you're getting there, perhaps. For those that maybe don't know you, I mean, how would you describe your personality out there?
I'm a very fun person to be around. I'm very smart, and then I'm also like a very lively person. Like, I don't mind helping other people reach goals that they might need help or a better explanation of.
Do you feel like you're the same person at track as you are in your everyday life?
Yes.
Yes. All right. There you go. When you first step into the circle, whether it's the discus throw or the shot put, I mean, what are the things that, I guess for each event, what are the things that go through your mind in terms of how you want to throw out there?
Making sure I keep my technique tight and making sure I stay inside the pit without falling out of the circle.
In terms of a good throw for you, I'll start with the discus. Can you kind of run me through the steps in terms of your technique and how you execute it?
For discus, it starts by starting slow as you turn and then speeding up as you hit the middle and really grinding that right into the power.
In terms of shot, could you kind of do the same thing but for shot?
It's the same steps, just keeping that tight rotation.
All right. In terms of, and I know you mentioned the support that you get from teammates and coaches and things like that. Are there any examples you'd like to share of a time where they really came through and supported you out there?
After freshman year, I had surgery on my knee. So after freshman year, it was a time where we were indoors and they had finished all their races, and I was getting ready to throw, and they all came over there to cheer me on.
All right. And do you remember what meet that was?
No, but it was a JDL meet.
Okay, was that the old fast track?
Yes.
All right. And in terms of the injury, what kind of knee injury did you have, and kind of how did it happen?
Patella instability.
And do you remember when that happened, how it happened?
It was 7th grade year, and we were in the gym and I was running around and I cut a sharp turn and it popped my knee out of place. And
I guess what was the biggest key in terms of, what were the stages in terms of recovering from that and, getting back? Because I know that knee is important in this sport.
First, it started with doing physical therapy, and then they realized that the swelling wasn't going down as much as they needed it to. So then they bumped it up to, okay, we'll start with doing surgery. And I had surgery and was out for about 4 months. But I was progressing really fast during my healing time, so I was able to bend my knee about 95 degrees within, I think, about a month after surgery. And then it started with more physical therapy, and after that, I started doing AAU sports again.
All right, and so that happened when you were in 7th grade or 8th grade?
I had surgery 9th grade year.
Oh, okay,
the injury
gotcha.
carried on from 7th into 8th, and then it got worse during summer workouts 9th grade year.
Do you remember when you got that surgery?
January 11th, 2 days after my birthday.
So what year would that have been?
2023.
Okay, there you do. I had to do the math in my head. There you go. And so I guess, coming back, how did it feel to be able to, when you first came back, did you feel like your normal self? Did you feel like you had to work to get back? How would you describe it?
Coming back, I was a little scared, had low confidence, and then the more I practiced and started seeing that it started coming back to how it was before, confidence went up, and I started realizing, okay, let's start working out to being a little more harder on ourselves, and it just started going from there.
At what point did you feel like you were healthy again, could do this again, that sort of thing?
When I felt like I was healthy again, it was during the summer, right before Junior Olympics.
All right, and so that was the summer going into your sophomore year?
Yes, 2024.
All right, there you go. How would you describe your career at Dudley? Kind of, what it's been like in terms of your development over the past, few years being a junior now.
My career at Dudley has been really well. I was the first person to break the indoor record within 10 years. And then for discus, I'm on the way to breaking that record as well.
There you go. In terms of your throwing, I mean, I know you've won a lot of events. What is it that keeps your motivation? What is it that drives you after winning so many events?
I wanted to get further and do better.
Have you had any colleges reach out to you with interest or anything like
I've
that?
had Princeton, NC State, Brevard. I've had, can't think of the other one right now, High Point University, and there's a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Have any of them given you a scholarship offer?
Not yet.
Not yet. In terms of you outside of track, are you involved in any clubs, organizations, anything like that?
I'm the FPLA president for our organization at school.
All right. In terms of that, I mean, how would you describe your role and what you do for that?
Making sure that everybody's on track, keeping the team together, and making sure that we execute all of our plans that we have in big events that we do. Like we just had Business Expo and we had to set up 1,000 balloons within 3 days because Business Expo was on a Thursday. And we all made sure that everybody was good and did their part in making sure all balloons are blown up and all snacks and stuff we needed for all of our vendors were there.
All right. I know you mentioned the acronym. Could you tell me what the letters stand for in terms of that organization?
Future Business Leaders of America.
All right. And then, I mean, in terms of your future, do you have any career goals in terms of what you want to do?
I want to major in finance and have a minor in sports medicine.
All right. So get a little mixed of everything. All right. And is there anything in particular that kind of inspired you to want to do that one day?
Honestly, not really. It was just once I started, it was like, I really like this. And I just kept going from there.
All right, kept going. And have you ever had any other kind of awards or notoriety or anything like that?
I got field event athlete of the year for last year's season, and I have 2 state rings.
In terms of the team,
Yes.
Gotcha. Yep, there you go. And I think I saw you got some kind of a award in the fall, I think, for something. I can't remember what it was, but I can't remember what it was.
No,
I think I saw a picture of you and another girl online. I think it's on Facebook. Maybe it came in like September or something like that. Have you gotten a lot of awards? I guess too many to count.
Probably.
Too many to count. There you go. In terms of academics, I mean, have you had any academic achievements or anything like that?
Keeping A's and B's throughout my whole high school. I have a 3.75 GPA and holding that since the year started.
All right. Is that weighted or unweighted? Just want to make sure.
Unweighted, I have a 3.2.
All right. There you go. In terms of your career, I mean, I know you got basically 2 years left. I mean, what are the goals for you? What do you hope to accomplish, when all is said and done?
This last year of high school, I plan on breaking that record multiple times and setting a higher record for somebody else to break.
In terms of those records, I mean, were you aware of them at first, or did you kind of become aware of them as your accomplishments started to pile up? Or?
I was aware of them. Noelle was on our team 2023, my freshman year, and she said it during Panther Invite.
Gotcha. And so have you always just had a desire to beat her mark one day?
Yes.
There you go. I know you mentioned kind of the support from the program, the culture of the program. I mean, how would you describe what it's like to be a part of this Panthers team and, experience, what you have?
Being a part of the team, it's really fun. There is times where there's pressure on our backs, but we make sure as a team we stay together and completely push each other to our best.
If you had if there was anything someone didn't know about you, is there anything you'd like to share?
I'm willing to help anybody that asks for help.
Was there ever a time where you kind of, you'd like to share where maybe someone needed you and you came in to help?
We had Panther Invite a couple like last month, and there was a few of the boys that weren't releasing right, and they were like, well, how are you releasing it like that? And I was like, let me show you how. And then I started showing them, and then it was other coaches saying, well, can you help my athlete as well? And I was just helping a lot of people out there that day.
Do you feel like you have a future in coaching possibly?
Yes.
You feel like you would want to?
Yes.
All right. And I guess you would see yourself doing this high school level maybe, or higher level, or youth possibly? Never know.
Never know.
Never know. Sky's the limit. In terms of going forward, I mean, just what are your thoughts heading into the state championships approaching?
Keeping that positive energy, believing that I can do anything regardless to what might be the outcome, and continue to just make sure that I stay on my technique.
There you go. Do you have any other final thoughts?
I would like to thank Coach TJ for being the best coach, and Coach Jay.
In terms of them, I mean, how have they impacted your career, kind of, your development?
During my throwing season with my Coach Jay, he actually worked with me and understood, okay, I just came off surgery. How can we together build up back to where you were before you had surgery? And with Coach TJ, he's always just pushed me and has been the greatest coach, and to making sure that I'm always okay, even when I might be hurt, that I don't say anything.
Now you mentioned Coach Jay. Could you tell me his full name for me?
Jalen Loss.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck going forward.
Thank you.